Eva, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here or not. Okay, Eva, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I'm going to go, Eva Pravi. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and answer you. And this will be, like, I'll post the replay. Okay, Eva. My boyfriend cheated on me after a long time. He's coming to me asking me that he wants to date me again, so I'm totally confused. In past relationships, he hurts me lots, disloyal, and cheated on me. When I asked him past relationships, he straight blocked me on all social media, said that I couldn't know about him, what he's doing, or dating someone else. Thank you. Okay. So, Eva, number one, you're being tested, okay? Number two, you're learning how to create boundaries, and that's an attachment to somebody. Okay, you're maybe scared of losing him and he of you, because he seems like the type of guy that likes to have his cake and eat it too. And if he's lying to you and cheating on you, he disrespects you, and you should respect yourself enough to not allow anyone to disrespect you. So instead of him blocking you, you need to block him, because you deserve better than that. I don't know if you have kids or not, but if you do, think about your mother or your kids or your best friend, okay? What would you tell them? If they wrote you and told you that story, would you want them with that guy? If the answer is no, then tell yourself no too. A lot of people like to come in and out of relationships, and that's men and women. And women. So I deal with women all the time. Like I know a lot of women, and they tell me all their problems. I've been a hairdresser for almost 21 years, and I do this. And I will tell you this, like, there's a pattern. I feel like more and more women have become like how men used to be. Okay, like men used to be seen as the dogs, and like, they're the cheaters, and they're always the ones who abuse the women and stuff like that. But I've noticed a lot the women are doing it too. So it goes both ways. But in your situation, it's a man, right? So a lot of them like to come in and out whenever they please, because they like to dip it in here and then dip it in there, and they get bored, and then that's an unhealed man. He is not healed, and you don't want that in your life, okay? Especially when you're healing, because he's going to drag you down, okay? And all that pain that you felt, Eva, all that pain that you felt in the relationship with him is how you're going to feel in the future. Do you want that for your future? I don't think you do, and I don't want that for you, okay? Stand up, stand up, respect. You have to respect yourself. Okay, and that's going to take, you're going to be going, I feel like you're about to go through like a journey, like a self-love journey and like a self-discovery journey, okay? Because, like, we can hold on to attachments because we don't realize like who we are and how whole we are inside, okay? And when you get to that place and begin to learn how much worth that you have and what you offer, then you wouldn't even be asking me that. You wouldn't even be asking me that. You don't need anybody. And the only reason that he's coming in and out is because you've let him in the past, and I want you to shock him and block him, because he needs to keep on playing with those other girls that are unhealed. But he's probably going to go through a lot, like some wake-up calls in order to learn that. And you don't need to be the one to put him through it, because it's just going to hurt you too. And yeah, I know people change and stuff like that, but he was a lesson for you. Okay? And now you're going to be a lesson for him. Okay, so I hope that helped. Okay. My relationship with him, and I'm sick of this when I done block. Hint, blocked. He texted my number. Continue in this 2 year that he wants to coming back to date me again. No. No. You're not. You said you're sick of it. What are you doing? If you don't, I mean, you're sick of it, but what are you doing? If you're sick of it, then don't do it. It's like, okay, so say you hate spaghetti. You don't like spaghetti, but every night you make spaghetti. Why? There is so many other recipes you can try. There is so many other foods that you can eat. But you choose spaghetti every time, even though you hate it. It makes you throw up. It makes you have heartburn. It makes you feel like crap the next day. But you keep eating it. Why? It's just like that. Except for this man, he knows your triggers and he knows how to pull your strings and he knows like your weak points. He knows exactly what to say and he sweet talks you and he knows exactly what to say to make you want him back. And it's like right whenever you start to feel better and right whenever you start to feel a little more free of him and not as attached to it, that he starts to come around. It's because it's a test. Don't fail it. Okay, you deserve like your highest soulmate, your the one that's going to treat you with the respect that you deserve. But you have to begin to respect yourself first and come to that self-love and realize how whole you are inside, okay? And that act of saying no and saying, I'm not standing for this. I'm not going to eat spaghetti anymore because, it makes me feel like crap and stuff. It's going to come to that where it's, that's the beginning of your self-respect and self-love journey, okay? How to control my emotion. Well, first you have to really think about yourself and do I deserve to feel disrespected and abused? Do I deserve to feel like I'm not good enough? No. You want, if you're going to be in a relationship, you want someone who wants you to be happy, who tries to make you happy, who listens to you, like who sees a future with you, someone who only wants you, right? Isn't that what you want? If he's not it, say no. And it's hard. You can control your emotion. Okay. You don't have to control your emotions when you're going through this. Feel the emotions, because in the process of feeling through what you're feeling, that feeling that you're feeling is it's like withdrawals. Okay. It's like you're getting off of a drug. Okay. And that's not real love that y'all had between y'all. Okay. So that's not real love. That's attachment. And when you have attachment problems, if you're in a relationship where you're attached, you can't let each other go. It's hard to let them go because you're attached. Real love lets people go, and real love understands. Real love is understanding and is not like that, okay? Because that you would want him to be really happy and stuff, but he's hurt you to the point of lowering your self-worth, and you don't need that. Feel through the emotions and figure out why you're attached to him and why you feel like you're thinking about being with him again and stuff. Okay, and do not listen to his words. Whatever he's saying, oh baby, I miss you so much, and I only want you now, and things like that, and then he lies again and he runs away again. No. He's full of shit. Don't reply to him at all. Just forget him. He was a lesson. And you've already dealt with that soul contract. The soul contract's up. It's over. You can do like an Akashic Records, like I can help you if you want to get into the Akashic Records and stuff. We can do a clearing there and like check your soul contracts and stuff like that. Okay, but you have to do it. That's an action that you have to do here in this life. Like you have to do that. You have to make that clear that you don't want him in your life, okay? Because you don't need that. He doesn't deserve to be in your life. You're letting him do it. You're like enabling him to do it. And whoever else he's messing with is too. Okay? There is so much better. Don't reply to him at all. Pretend like he doesn't exist. And if he comes and hunts you down and acts crazy, then like I sound really mean, but you know, no, I'm not. No, that's not. No, nope. You have to love yourself, babe. You have got to love yourself. Okay, and realize your worth. Where am I? Okay, I'm gonna do Virgo now. Look, I feel like, okay, one more thing for Eva. Like, I feel like you're, maybe, I feel like you were raised or you grew up feeling like, or being taught that being with someone gave you worth. Okay, that's really actually pretty common, but I feel like that. I feel like that, like maybe your mom or somebody made you feel like you needed to be in a relationship or something to, like women need to be in relationships, to be worth anything, but like, and that's a really hard conditioning to break out of though, because you were like, you grew up like that. That's your main journey though, is self-love and like self-discovery, so you can respect yourself. Past relationships with him, I learned how to be control of myself towards him, that I never show it, my emotions, attachments. Now he become mad and confused about, and I also thinking I love someone else. So let him think it. Okay, we can talk. If you want to go further, then you can DM me, but like I already gave you the answer though. It's hard. Like it's freaking hard to go through that. But like, I don't want to be living karmic contracts over and over and over again. You end up in a loop of the same thing over and over again. Yes, people change. Yes, people grow, but not until they go through a wake-up call. And you're not giving him a wake-up call right now. He's not getting that right now. He's being enabled. He's being enabled. Like he's just able to do whatever he wants. And like, you know, you don't want to live that same thing over and over again, because that's what will happen. Yeah, it's hard. That's hard. Okay. I'm sorry you're going through that too. I know exactly what that's like. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Did I already do Virgo? No, Virgo. Sorry. Virgo. Who's doing all the hearts? Thank you. That's a lot of, it's so pretty.